Hi Aries, welcome. This is your guys' read, which is going to cover the time frame of November. So we're doing your November 2020 monthly read. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is safe, and I hope everyone's family is safe and sound at this point in time. Let's take a few deep breaths just to get started here. We're going to get centered into the energies. Ready, big, deep breath. So we can just imagine when we're exhaling here that we're releasing all of the negative, all of the toxic, all of the yucky stuff, right? That just, we don't need to hold on to it and it serves no purpose. So we're going to let it go. We're going to visualize that we're exhaling it. So another deep breath, guys. Ready? Here we go. And now we're ready to bring in all of the positive, all of the yummy, all of the good juicy stuff, right? The stuff that life really makes life worth living. Ready? Big deep breath, guys. I think we're ready. All right, so this is going to be a general read here for the Aries collective. So where it is general, keep in mind, if there's specific messages here that do not resonate with your situation, don't try to force the messages simply to make them fit. It simply means they're meant for someone else, and at the end of the day, that's okay, because we do want to make sure that everyone receives the messages that they're meant to receive, right? All right, here we go. We're gonna see what's in store for you guys for November 2020. Looking for some new energies here. Spirit, please provide messages here today for our Aries collective. And this will be to cover the time frame of November 2020. What messages did you want to have come forward for our Aries collective? Thank you for these messages today, Spirit. Just have a little tiny bit of patience here just to make sure that, yeah, these are definitely your cards. Let's have a look, see what we've got. We'll put away the inspirational message until the end, as always. Let's take a look at the oracle cards. I have two for you guys. First is mythical changeling. I'm going to read this one from the book for you guys. Gorgeous illustration there. Oh, wow. And you guys have two faces of mankind. I think this is going to be a really big message. All right, let me take a peek in the book. Do I even have the book? I'm usually pretty prepared with this stuff. Oh, here we go. So the first one up, when I do read from the book, it usually does involve some type of a message that's meant to come forward. So it might not resonate with everyone, just keep that in mind. So the first card here, mythical changeling, it says being different is not a bad thing. So stop trying to fit into the rules set out by others. Stop trying to fit in to the pigeonholes that you feel society has defined for you. I think that's a big message. You feel as though society has chosen this for you and not you for yourself. You are and will transform like the larva of a moth into a liberated butterfly. Accept this new and exciting vibration as you transform and morph into the changeling you have always been. I'm using a new mic, so I might, just to get used to it, I might bang it a few times, and I apologize if it leaves any loud noises for you guys. Thanks for your patience on that. Yeah, so we have beautiful butterfly morphing into this amazing energy here. Very, very exciting energy, I will say. And I love the two faces of mankind. This is, I feel, going to be the overall energy here for this read. It says, where there is a feminine, there is a masculine. A negative needs a positive and vice versa. You cannot create a harmonic vibration without first acknowledging and accepting the balance of yin and yang in your life. It is the law of vibration and energy, which is ever evolving. So a really nice balance here of the masculine and the feminine energies. And this is likely what you're feeling within. So you're feeling more whole, more balanced, and I like that a lot. All right, let's have a look at the tarot for you guys, where you have one. All right, we have two major arcana. I think this is a major arcana. These are new cards, so I am getting used to them as well. They're beautiful, a beautiful new deck. I think it's called the Uncommon Tarot deck. All right, so your first card is Major Arcana. So the first card out being Major Arcana is pretty big energies. So this is really your need here to have, to stay balanced, to stay grounded. I do feel that you need to go with the flow right now. I also feel that this is really symbolic of taking up some type of a practice that's going to help you to stay grounded. So if this is something that interests you, something that resonates with you, just do a little research and type in online grounded, staying grounded exercises. And I think this can be really incredibly beneficial for you during the month of November. You're going to notice that you're stabilizing here in your finances. You're going to notice that for those of you who feel you have healing energies, you have healing or even psychic abilities, that, for that matter, whatever it is specific to you and your situation, you're likely to see during the month of November. It is incredibly heightened. So be patient with yourself is the message here. If you're new to these abilities, you have to kind of get used to them and learn how to jive with them. That's what I'm hearing there. You have really great confidence. You're a great influence on others during this time. I like your sense of optimism here. And I also very much like that you're being proactive in your health at this time. That is phenomenal. That is something that you should be incredibly proud of yourself for stepping up and doing that at this time. No, it's not easy, but you're willing to kind of experiment with ways to really just live a healthy lifestyle. You're not looking for anything other than, you're not looking for the weight on the scale. You're not looking for those shallow aspects. You're looking to just simply live this healthy lifestyle that you deserve to live, right? So really important to be patient. Overall, right now, I'm hearing trusting the process. Trusting the process is so, so important. Next card we have is Four of Cups. Four of Cups energies. Some of you feel as though you are, oh, this is really good confidence. This is double confidence. Great confidence factor here, and that it might actually be because you are taking care of your health. You're taking care of your health and it's starting to show. So this is a reevaluation here for most of you. This is a lot of really just understanding at this point that any mistakes that you're making or have made, especially in the recent past, it's all about understanding that they are simply opportunities to learn. And this is your maybe even new mindset, the way you're seeing and perceiving errors or mistakes. There's so other than this kind of daydreaming, there's also a real deep sense of dreaming, vivid dreams. A lot of reevaluation is happening. I think that has something to do here with your subconscious beliefs. Maybe telling you that you haven't been powerful enough or smart enough or strong enough to be able to dream big for yourself. And you're really very, very much looking to have this belief removed permanently from your system, right? You deserve every opportunity to dream big for yourself. You deserve to feel secure in knowing that even greater things await you. You feel by going inward at this time, you feel very assured that the universe really is working on your behalf. So based on that, any disappointments that come your way, any sadness that comes your way, it's going to wash through you. You're going to acknowledge it, and then you're simply just going to let it flow right through its natural course. But you're very much trusting that Spirit, in many, many ways, is going to respond here to your desires. Beautiful messages. Coins. This is a 7. Seven of Coins energies. You're needing to reconnect. You're needing to reconnect out into nature. This can really be also included in your practice of needing to be grounded, especially during this point in time. I hope I'm not making the sound. I keep banging into the microphone. It's an adjustment for me. Just getting used to it. Okay. Yeah, so you're okay with being on Mother Earth's schedule, right? So there's things that happen throughout the course of the year. There's different seasons that come about, and you're just embracing whatever season you're currently in, and you're doing it more than you have in the past. You're making it more of a priority to include that in your life, to celebrate that in your life. I am sensing that there's a lot of breathing techniques as well that I should recommend for you guys. So there's definitely something here that is really, it's a feeling that you want to make some very long-term goals here. So, and it's okay for you to scrap whatever plan you had in the past. It's okay to start from scratch. It's okay to start today and to move forward with a new plan from now until, 5 years from now until 10 years from now until 25 years from now. And during those years, there's no reason why you can't reevaluate that plan. But I do feel you are making a long-term plan, a long-term goal here. If at any point your stress becomes an issue, becomes a factor for you, simple thing for you is to get into nature. 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day it's better than nothing, right? So just the fact that you want to make a plan for yourself, I don't see you as making a plan for yourself and then not following through. I do see that you have a lot of things that you want to kind of explore. Experimentation is going to be big for you during the month of November. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups energy is about you having some ambitious dreams. You definitely have potential to also have, those negatives creep in. So the negatives can be the fears that we're all experiencing at this specific point in time. There's no reason that you wouldn't at this time, that you're absolutely just in the same boat as everyone else and just the same human being, which is going through a difficult time that we can't really ignore. So that's going to, from time to time, bring some stress or some fears your way. So I do feel right now you might actually be kind of going into a fantasy mindset, an imaginative mindset, just a way for you to deal with things, I guess is the best way to put it here. Just as long as you're taking responsibility for the self right now and allow yourself to follow through on your dreams and be clear about what risks you are willing to and willing not to take. I think that's something that you're contemplating specifically at this time. I love, love, love this energy. For most of you, it's all about your co-creating abilities. So you're creating with spirit. You are attracting with the law of attraction. Your law of attraction is something maybe even that you're researching, you're educating yourself about. But regardless of whether or not you do, energy, everything is energy. So you are actually attracting things to you constantly throughout your life. So now you are actually consciously, on a very conscious level, working with spirit and taking control, taking full power and full responsibility for your co-creations within this 3D reality. Major Arcana, the Awakening card. So you're definitely going to be experiencing a time where you're being authentic to your inner most deepest desires, and I love that so much for you guys. So if you're in a relationship, this can tell me that there's a need for, and this is not for everyone, but it's going to resonate. If you're in a relationship right now and if it's time to take time away or time to take a break, you need to make sure that you're making it very, very clear. That's a specific message, so I'm not going to get into further details on that. I think the biggest message here for you overall, Aries, with the major arcana energy here is just to be cautious. Don't jump to any conclusions at this time. We don't always have a full picture. So that's a specific message for you guys. We don't always have the full picture, so we might not understand at every point along the journey exactly why certain things are happening. So when we have to question why, sometimes we don't need to get that information at that particular point in our journey, right? Because it's not actually helpful to us. So that's a big message coming through there. Ten of Swords energies. So the Ten of Swords energies definitely does tell me that there are some of you who could be going through some endings in a relationship. So this energy does tell me that it's going to be peaceful, a peaceful type of ending within a relationship. But for the most part, you guys are really going through your old ways of thinking, your subconscious programming, which you have received, during the first 7 years of your life. You're really programmed based on society and family and everyone else's belief systems. And through no fault of your own, you may have been given these and never really decided for yourself if they were important to you or not. So this is an exploration time for sure. I feel a sense of, and this is a lot of signs in the collective, a sense of sadness here. But even though you have this sense of sadness, and it's not an overbearing sadness, it's just a lingering feeling of sadness. Even though you do have it, it's actually bringing with it a sense of relief. So some of you, I feel very, very strongly, can be during the month of November going through a form of recovery. So a recovery from an addiction. And the addiction can be many, many different things. It can be overeating, or it can be drugs. It can be so many different things, right? But for some of you, November is going to be very, very prominent in that area. And I think that's really just you stepping up and doing what you need to do. Take responsibility. You're actually also very concerned about your health. So that's really a great area of focus for you. Yeah, and the last card we have is Cups, Five of Cups energies. Yeah, so this is, again, it is a lost connection. So for some, it's definitely the route that you're headed in a relationship. And you might feel some feelings of regret here, and that's perfectly normal. But what I really like for the entire Aries collective is you're really allowing things to come through you. So you're allowing sadness to kind of flow through you. You're recognizing it, you're feeling it, and you're allowing it as well also to fall away. So it's an ebb and flow of your emotions here, and just by going through this process and not resisting it, not fighting it, really just sitting, being still, letting the process happen, letting everything flow through you, right? The energies are going to flow through you. It's really going to help. There's going to be a lot of forgiveness, a lot of forgiveness of yourself. So by taking responsibility for all of the situations that have put you into this current reality, this current moment, all the choices that you've made that have brought you here, that's basically, in a nutshell, what's going on here with the Five of Cups. So I feel really strongly that overall for you guys, balance, 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 staying grounded, balanced breathing techniques, and anything that you can do to improve health at this time is going to be where you should put your focus during the month of November. Wow, okay, I usually do an inspirational message here at the end of the read. So today I have a new deck that I'm going to use, and oh, it's on the back. It's called Dive In Deck, and the reason I got this deck is because it's questions. I think it's really important right now to kind of prepare ourselves and get ourselves into a mental state or a mental mindset where we're really asking ourselves questions. At this point, we're asking ourselves the important questions, the questions that really matter, and the things that are really going to matter going forward. So with that being said, your card says, how do you distinguish your ego voice from your soul voice? And I'll kind of just leave that for you guys to ponder based on your situation. I think this came up for one of the reads I did yesterday. So it's pretty common at this time, looking at our shadow side, looking at that ego side. That ego side of us is really all about, again, that subconscious programming. Society has really programmed us with, and those beliefs, which are really egotistical, and that's not really the truth of who you are at your core, right? So this may really indicate for some of you acknowledging who you are, and maybe you haven't acknowledged that for quite some time. Yeah, so that's the end of your guys' read for the month of November. So for November, of course, I'll come back week during November to kind of update you guys on these energies to go a little bit deeper. So I hope you guys have found some of this information here helpful today. If you have, please feel free to share. Feel free to pass this along to anyone that you feel it may help. If it resonated with you guys at all, please remember to click on like. And of course, for those of you who are new to this channel, don't forget to click on subscribe, because you're going to want to come back. You're going to want to see these reads on a regular basis. We'd love to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of the returning subscribers. You are an incredible tribe, an incredible bunch of souls. You are I'm so deeply in gratitude to each and every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So just remember, everyone, in a world and a universe where you can be absolutely anything, simply be free, right? All right, that's it for me, everyone. So in the meantime, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.